Week 3 has been and gone of this beat selling challenge, and ladies and gentlemen, I have a lot better results for you this week by an absolute country mile. I mean, it was always going to be easier to beat $0 earned, but I did not think that I would do as well as I did this week. A complete contrast, and I, of course, I'm going to be running you through the week exactly what I have done this week to arrive at beat sales and things that I have done to improve my overall beat selling structure and business, if that's what we want to call it. There are a couple decisions that I made at the beginning of this week to change things up a little bit, and it actually has arrived at me getting more sales, and I'm going to be talking you through all that. But firstly, you obviously want to know how much I have earned this week. So in the third week of this beat selling challenge, I have made a total of $598.25. Now, this actually could have been a $1,000 week technically, but I didn't want to count a certain amount of money that I made for custom beat making services that I did, because technically the services weren't actually from anything to do with my beat store, my BeatStars, YouTube, or anything like that. Someone had messaged me on Instagram in relation to my beat making and wanted me to make some instrumentals for them, and the money that I earned from that would have bumped me over to $1,000 week, which is a very big goal of mine this year, to have $1,000 week. But I'm not going to count it because I'm going to be harsh on myself. We're going to take this very strictly and very seriously. So I have decided not to include that. So I've made £585, but it has been a very, very good week for beat selling, in contrast to what was last week. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to go into my computer and I'm going to show you the statistics, things I've started to do differently, and sort of just talk you through my thought process for the week 4. That is this week, as Monday as I'm recording this video. So let's jump into my computer and let's go through it all. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you is the updated spreadsheet. I think I'm going to put in some graphs here for week 4 onwards, because I think it'd be nice for you to see some more visual concept of how it's actually going. But in the week 4, we sold 11 items. We got our $598.25, bringing our total sales so far to $769.75. This is what we have earned so far after 3 weeks of beat selling in 2023, meaning I have $9,230.25 left to earn to get that magic 10K. I also have set myself this other challenge that I want to try and sell 1,000 beats. That would be a very cool thing to do, but this is the updated spreadsheet, and it is very satisfying to update it. It really motivates you filling this out every week when you know that you've actually got statistics to add to it. So hopefully, fingers crossed, by the end of January, we can get this below 9,000. That would be insane. That would be a better start than I thought we were actually going to have, considering everything at the moment. You've got the cost of living crisis, it's just been Christmas, so people won't have as much money in January, so I wasn't expecting a lot of beat sales. We've done okay. So with that all said and done, we're now going to go into look at my socials. So we'll start with YouTube, and YouTube, again, I've been telling you that I've been upping the short form content, and I do think the short form content has been helping for subscribers. We have now surpassed 400 subscribers. This channel still isn't a year old yet. I never really knew how many subscribers we would get, because when I listened to all the advice out there, loads of people said that type beat channels are kind of dead now, they don't really grow. And you know, I'm happy I've got to 400 subscribers, a nice one. Next target for me is 500 subscribers. I'm going to try and get that by the end of February. It would just be nice to try and get this channel monetized, because then it's an extra income. It won't be a lot, if I'm being honest, but it'll be good. We got 12 subscribers this week, mainly through the short form content, 67 hours of watch time, which is good, and 6,300 views. This is all pretty standard for my channel, and the short form content has been absolutely crushing it for views on this channel. It's really taken off. So if you're a type B channel, make sure you're doing the short form content, because it's basically 2 ways to advertise the same beat. You can see here this Ed Sheeran Stop the Rain guitar pop type beat, trying to make it a bit more fun. This was this beat I released here. And you've also got a couple different ones here. What's this? The Taylor Swift Daylight one. That's this type beat here. I did have one type beat which did quite well. 652 views. Miley Cyrus Flowers. Now, this is a little experiment of mine, starting to make type beats of songs which have just newly been released. It has been doing very well for me, clearly, from doing that. And it's got a really nice retention time. So I'm going to start doing more than that going forward now, because those of you who follow my channel for a while will know that I've been doing a certain amount of beats. But I'm now going forward going to start targeting newly released songs as a way to try and get more beat sales. We'll see how that goes. as for the second form of content I'm going to quickly show you is on my other channel, because I told you, I think it was late last year, I've started a new channel as another way to advertise Beats, but also to get another income. So I started Pop Beat Breakdowns. We're now on 206 subscribers. This channel is growing insanely quick compared to channels I've grown in the past, even this channel. So it's really good to see this paying off, and we're doing the exact same thing. We're posting the same short form content we're posting on my Type Beat channel on here as well, and you can see the growth just in the past 28 days has been astronomical. It's been absolutely insane, and I've absolutely loved it. In the past 7 days, this channel is really skyrocketing, especially compared to my Beat store. This short form content worked, and I think I definitely have seen a sort of more traffic to my Pro page, which those of you who again watch my channel know I use the Pro page just for YouTube, so I can monitor what it is. So I now have 2 YouTube channels driving traffic to my Pro page, so that is very handy. So the second YouTube channel has definitely been working out for me, so I'm happy with that. Now Airbit, I've got a little bit of a tricky one for you, because I actually have made a sale in the past 7 days on Airbit, but something really confusing happened. Someone placed an order basically, and they used an e-check on PayPal, and I haven't seen that before, but basically what it meant was there was a massive pending time on the transaction going through, and I had to talk to Airbit's customer services, and basically they just had to release the Beat as soon as I got the funds on my account. I let them know the other day that the funds were on account. I sold one of my licenses. It was a basic license for $15. I think it was $12 once PayPal had taken some fees off. So I have actually earned $15 in the past 7 days on Airbit, but it hasn't shown up because of that technical difficulty. So it's very frustrating, because it would be nice to visually be able to see these results, because I have not been posting beats on Airbit recently as much as I want, because I've been so busy, and I really need to get my catalog up on here. So hopefully for you guys, I'll be able to show you a lot more of what Airbit can do in these videos in the next 5 to 6 weeks, but it's up to me. I've got to really get myself going to try and get myself. But this is BeatStars. You can see I have $520 gross. There was a slight discount that's incurred on one of the beats, so it meant that it came with a $483.25 total. As you can see, I've made quite a big sale here, $250, and this is one of the changes that I have made this week. I decided, after a year of negotiations for the exclusives of Beats, no one was really negotiating, and when I used to get negotiation, I used to get at least a negotiation a week. And I'm not even joking, I've probably dealt with about anywhere from 10 to 20 negotiations in the past year now, and only 2 of them have come off. So I thought something's not right here. So I made the executive decision to put an exclusive price for every single one of my beats going forward. It took half a day to do, because I actually went through Beats and wanted to work out a system, how much would I sell an exclusive for, and I decided newer beats I list for $250, as well as really old beats which haven't got any sales at all, as a sort of standard price. So $250 is the lowest I'll sell. And then I looked at my analytics, and I had a look at all the sorts of beats which have been doing well, getting lots of sales, and I charge more for them. I think the most that I charge for a beat is $500 for this Taylor Swift beat of mine, which gets so many views and so many free downloads and purchases of licenses. So I have no reason to sell it for $250, because I make more off it. So using that logic, I do that. And any beat, I have a rule, any beat now which gets a license sale, it automatically goes up to $300 for an exclusive purchase, just on the off chance that that is the first of many license purchases. So that's how I'm doing it going forward. And I sold this Kid Leroy without your acoustic pop type beat for $250. Very happy, because this hadn't I think this has got like 1 free download in about 9 months and not that many views. So I was very happy to see a beat which sort of felt like had been neglected to get sold. So that's really cool. And the most beautiful thing is I only made this beat 4 days ago, and it's already got a license sale. So that in itself is very cool. And there's the famous beat, by the way, the $500 beat, which got a sale. So again, it's all the more reason as to why I put the price in it that I did. So that's my BeatStars. I'll quickly show you because the effect, because as I said again, I went to selling beats for free for non-profit use. So let's have a quick look and just see how the free downloads have been going for this period of time. Recently we got a lot less actually. Wow. So we'll go past 14 days so we can see. So from the 15th, free downloads have finally picked up, and one of my biggest concerns was my website, but since advertising it more, doing a bit of email marketing, we've actually now started to get free downloads on my actual website. So that has put my mind at rest for a lot of my worries. So I'm very happy to proceed still pushing traffic to the website, because I've been sending out email marketing this week. I've been increasing my email list of non-subscribers, trying to incentivize songwriters to visit my website and download beats for free, because now I really have that incentive to say to an artist who isn't on my email list that, hey, my name's Joe, I'm a music producer, I got all these beats, download for free, just write over them, really interested to see what you think. It's a lot more incentivized to say, hey, I'm a pop producer, I sell beats, come to my website and buy one of my beats. No one, like, for starters, wants to spend money on something that isn't trusted to them, and secondly, people love free stuff. So the non-profit thing's been doing very well. And again, this beat's been doing really well for me. This is a new release, the Miley Cyrus Flowers top beat. So again, if you're going to look for a new niche to go into, in your desired genre, or niche rather, try and start making type beats of songs which are only recently been released, because it's definitely paid off for me this week. So yeah, that is all the analytics for this week. What's up guys, it's Joe editing the video currently. There is something very key that I missed out from this video I quickly want to disclaim. So even though I said that a large amount of money I actually technically earned this week from my beat selling side of my producing wasn't counted on, I did actually earn money from a custom beat sale. Now this was a very cool custom beat sale, because this is someone who messaged me through my pro page in the contact forum. So that is why this $150 has been counted on. So if you're seeing the BeatStars and Airbit earnings and wondering where the rest of that money is, that's because it was a custom beat sale through my pro page, making a beat for someone. So yeah, I hope that clears that up. So yes, that is the summary for week 3. Let me know in the comments below how you have done in the last week, because it'd be very interesting to see if there's actually a pattern in the market when BeatStars gets more busy than others. February is going to be a very interesting month for me, because just in freelance in general, February tends to be my most busy month. So we're going to see how that affects the beat selling, whether that is actually the case. And 1 week, maybe 2 weeks, I think time, will mark a year since I started selling beats. So I'm going to be doing a special 1 year video, a complete 1 year recap of my first year selling beats. That's going to be a very exciting video, which I cannot wait to share with you, because that's probably going to be the most transparent video yet on the channel, because you know I don't beat around the bush, these sorts of things. It's very hard selling beats, it's very hard making money selling beats, and I've taken the long way around with this and been documenting for you guys. So I really hope that any mistakes I've made or any things I've done right have benefited you in some way to make more sales. But till then, there's another video coming this week on beat selling, and then of course we've got the week 4 to summarize January. Let's see if we can make $1,000 by the end of the month. That'd be a very great start to this $10,000 challenge. But yeah guys, thanks for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, smash that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already, because it's the best way to support the channel. Keep making music, and I'll see you in the next video.